Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see by the title of this video, we are about to travel finally, and this is for the first time this year. If you guys watched our Oktoberfest video, that was supposed to be our first actual travel trip for this year, going to Germany for Oktoberfest, but obviously that was canceled because of COVID. So now we're going to go on our first trip this year, and I would like to share with you my favorite travel checklist that can always make sure that you are going with the exact things that you need and not packing extra stuff, and also make sure that you're bringing back the things that you brought on your trip so you don't forget anything. The first tip to making a great travel checklist is to actually put it down in a list. And I have this app called Google Keep. I'll pop it up right here. It's called Google Keep, and this app is really good. It basically lets you put post-its all over to remind you of different things, and it's through Google, so you can actually find it on a Google app, like on Google on the computer and not just on your phone. So that's why this is really good. So if anything happens to your phone, you can still find your list, and it worked through your Gmail. So it's a great place to save all your important stuff or things that you need to remember at least. So I leave my travel checklist on here, and it also has an option not only to make notes, you can take pictures of stuff for reminders. You can actually do like an actual checklist, not just like listing off different points. So I use this as a checklist, and this would be my travel checklist right here. So whenever I am going anywhere, I go through this list and I check off everything that I put into my suitcase, and this is everything that I would think that I need. This whole list I don't use all the time for every single trip. You can pick and choose the certain things that you have, because my checklist I have for cold weather or for regular weather as well. So it depends on where you're going. So the first thing that I have on my list, I have basic essentials. So for my basic essentials, I usually have a suitcase weight scale, which is really good, especially when you're leaving. You can weigh your suitcase to make sure that it weighs the proper amount. Another basic essential is cash money. So always check your country to see if they accept cards. So not all countries accept your credit cards or debit cards. So make sure to check to see in the country to see if they actually accept those cards. And you can go to your local bank and also exchange your currency for the currency that the country you're going to travel to. So you'll always have cash money instead of credit cards, just in case that they don't take them, so you'll always be protected that way. Another thing that I like to travel with sometimes is a wet bag. This is just a bag that you would hold like your wet clothing. If you're going to a tropical place or going anywhere that you're going to be swimming in, then you can have your bathing suit and anything that's wet in that bag if it's not completely dry by the time you have to leave. So you can put those in that bag, and then it wouldn't mess up your other clothing that you want to keep dry. And then in this time, you always need your face mask, your face mask bracket. If you see my other video with the face mask bracket, I will link it right here. Go watch that video. This is a really good thing to use for a face mask. You'll also need your passport, your itineraries, small purse or a fanny pack. I personally always just like to use a fanny pack usually when I'm going now. I think the fanny packs are really good. It just keeps like your basic things that you need, and you don't hurt your back in the process, especially if you're doing long walk type of vacationing. Packing cubes. Now packing cubes are really good for traveling. It keeps everything organized in your suitcase, and also it helps with space saving as well. But it keeps all your clothes organized, and you know exactly what you're doing, so you don't waste any time trying to find whatever you're looking for in your suitcase, because everything's completely organized. And obviously you always want your phone. Now the next thing on my list is your toiletries. So the first thing that I have are, this is for the ladies, and this list is majority for the ladies, by the way, but it's unisex. Just cross out the lady stuff, obviously, and it'll be for you guys. So yeah, but the first thing is all obviously for the ladies. You want to take your pills, your birth control. Don't forget it if you want to keep on it. You take your pills, your vitamins. You can take Tums, antacid, travel toiletry tubes, so you know that you can't have full-size products when you're on the plane. So always get like these little travel size tubes and just fill everything in with whatever you need. That's soaps, shampoos, hair products, different things that you would need like that. And actually, for this travel checklist, this is mostly for traveling only with carry-ons. So that's why you want a travel checklist, to get the exact things that you need and not overpack. So speaking of that, since the planes don't let you travel with full-size products, then what you can also do is get bar products. So like bar shampoo or bar soap. You can use a soap holder, and those are perfectly fine to go on the plane. They just don't allow the liquids. So if you get everything in bar form, then that'll be easier for you to travel, and you won't have to worry about having such a small amount in your bag. You're always gonna want to get a shower cap so you don't mess up your hair, unless you actually wash your hair every single day. But if you don't, then you can get a shower cap to prevent from messing up your hair, so you don't have to continue doing it every single day. Bathroom wipes, washcloth. So if you guys don't know it, it's a small form of a towel that you use to wash your body in the shower. I know some of you do not know what washcloths are or what they're for, but they are like cloths to bathe you basically. I know you guys are probably looking at me like, duh, we know what a washcloth is, but some of you don't. Okay, and you're always gonna want to get some lip balm. I think that Carmex lip balm is the perfect one, especially if you're going like in a colder climate. This lip balm is the best one for you. It keeps your lips smooth and moisturized all the time, especially if it's already chapped and hurting and bleeding and stuff. You can actually use this to repair your lips. I've used it multiple times in cold weather because I'm really sensitive to the cold. So Carmex lip balm is like the best thing that you can get if you want to be completely protected. Obviously, you need your toothbrush. For the ladies, you'll need some hair accessories. Get like the basic stuff that you would actually need, not just like every single hair accessory that you have. Maybe just plan out your trip and plan out with your outfit to what you're going to be wearing, and maybe get like a general type of hair accessories, or at least like a general color where you can do different styles with. You'll need your brushes and your combs. And for the ladies, for the time of the month, just in case, you'll want to get your pads. I have reusable period pads, and also I use the menstrual cup. So these are really good for traveling, because since the menstrual cup is reusable, then you don't have to worry about running out or anything like that. You just take it out, clean it, and then put it back in, and you're good. You know, you don't have to worry about having to buy more where you would need to buy more, or filling up your luggage full of tampons or pads if you know that you're going to be traveling on your period. So that's a good thing to have. And also your deodorant. So yeah, so that's it for the toiletries. Next, we're going to move on to clothing. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna need for your clothing section, obviously, are your clothes. So that includes your shirts, your shorts, jeans or long pants, dresses, rompers, going out clothes. So obviously you want to plan out your trip day by day and see what are you going to be doing every single day. Are you going to go to the beach at this day, or are you going to go partying at this day? You want to plan out your trip so you know exactly what to wear, so that you don't actually throw a whole mess of stuff in there that can actually be space to put other things that you will need. Planning is the best thing to do to make sure that you have the exact things that you need. You don't have to bring the exact amount of clothes that you need. Just bring like maybe one or two like extra stuff, just in case you want to change your mind at the last minute. You know, it's a better planned out, so you know exactly what you're going to be wearing, so you don't actually have to think about what you're doing. You just go into your suitcase, get whatever you need, and get ready and leave, you know, so you don't have to waste time too much with your suitcase with that. So you're going to need your underwear and bras for the ladies. For the guys, your boxers or briefs or whatever. Your bathing suits, glasses. If you wear glasses, you want to need your glass case, just in case you're going into the beach, unless you go into the water with your beach, which I don't recommend because you can rust them. But your glasses case and glasses cleaner. You want to get your shoes and your socks, and also a belt just in case. Sunglasses, water shoes just in case you're going to a different type of beach or lake or something that you don't want to have your bare foot in, or has like sharp rocks and stuff. These are great to protect your feet. A bag for your dirty clothes, so you can always separate your clean clothes with your dirty clothes. Pajamas and a swimsuit cover, so just something to go to the beach or something in, so you're not just like completely just in your bathing suit. Just bring something that can cover your swimsuit. So that is for the clothes. Then the next list that we have is Skin, nail, hair care, and makeup. This is for the girls obviously, but some are for the guys as well. For everyone, this is sunscreen. You'll need your sunscreen even for on the plane because planes have radiation. So sunscreen for the planes and anywhere else because yeah, you just need to protect your skin. Face scrub pad. So when you're washing your face, you can have like a pad to completely wash it clean and not just use your hands. Nail care product, like a nail file or nail clippers. You can get those too just in case. Like everything is basically just in case. You never know when you will need something, but these are small enough things that you can just have. Sleeping mask, if you use a sleeping mask. If you don't, then this is optional. Sleep cap for the girls. This is, you know, like your satin bonnet or anything to protect your hair. And for the makeup, you know, your eyeliner, mascara, blush, neutral eyeshadow, because then you can wear this for the entire time instead of trying to be completely fancy. Neutral eyeshadow would go with everything, so it'll take less space in your bag. Your brows, lipstick, and blushes, or your brushes and sponges. And then moisturizer obviously, and makeup remover pads. Now if you have not seen my makeup remover pad video, I will link it up here. These products are really awesome. I don't have the exact link for those exact pads, but in the video I do link cheaper pads on Amazon that you can still use. But these are really good because then you don't have to bring a whole bunch of makeup remover wipes, just that one little pad, and it takes off all of your makeup every single time. So these are really good for traveling as well. So now if you're going somewhere in the cold weather, then these will be the things that you'll need. Jackets, sweaters, and a windbreaker. I'm wearing a windbreaker right now because it's cold outside and I was just outside. But I'm not going to be bringing this because we're going to the islands. You're going to need some scarves. You can bring like a general neutral scarf, and you'll actually be wearing that scarf on the plane. Maybe one extra scarf in your suitcase, but bring like neutral clothing that you can mix match with different things so you don't have to bring like a whole bunch of stuff, you know, so you can do that as well. Arm and leg warmers, thermal clothing and thermal underwear, a winter coat, gloves, and earmuffs. I actually have these really cool earmuffs that don't go around your hair, but they just hang right here on your ears. These are also good, I think, for natural girls as well, so they don't mess up your hair if they're just going on your ears. So I can link that down below as well. And then this is something that is really good to remember and that everyone I think will always forget, but these are all of the like electronics that you would need, and the one that I'm talking about that you would always forget are headphones. So for the electronic section, headphones is the first thing. Car charger, just in case you're renting a camper van or something like that. You know, you never know what you're doing. If you're renting a car, you can get your car charger. So, but it just depends on what you're doing. So plan out your trip, and then if you need it, if you know that you're renting a car, then get a car charger. If not, you don't need to bring it. Power banks, just in case. If you like making videos and all that stuff, or taking a lot of pictures, and then you can bring your hard drive, and you can use that hard drive to transfer all of your stuff out of your memory cards. Your phone and your phone charger, don't forget your charger. Camera and camera charger, Euro wall plugs and adapter. I have this really cool one right here. I have this really cool Euro adapter, and this one is for everything. I will link this product down below, but it has this part right here, and this is for USA, Japan, Austria or Australia, I don't know, and Thailand. So it comes out like this, and you can turn them different directions to fit whichever country you're in. So these are really cool. And then it just comes out like this with this button right here. And then on the other side, it has the UK. This is for the UK, and then it also has this one that plops down like that. So it has a UK plug. So you can actually push this one back in and plop that one back in. And then this is for Europe. The Europe plug. And then it also comes with 2 USB chargers over here, and then you can plug anything in on this side as well. So this is really cool, very universal, and yeah, one of my favorite buys. I will link that down below as well. Okay, so after your Euro wall plugs and adapter, if you have a different camera that uses different filters, you want to add your filters in there too. If you know you're going to be doing like an adventurous stuff or a lot of walking, then you can get an action camera. I have an action camera. We're going to be using that mostly for underwater stuff or swimming pool and everything like that, so I can't wait to do that. But yeah, so you can get an action camera, and don't forget their batteries and the charging. You want to actually clear out your memory cards before you leave, because there's nothing worse than actually trying to use your camera and then it says memory full, and then you don't really have anything extra, or your other cards are already full as well. So make sure clear out everything onto your hard drive before you start your travel. You can also get a Roku device, so if you're going anywhere with like an Airbnb or a hotel that has a TV, you can use this to plug it in and then log into the Wi-Fi, and you have your Netflix, your Hulu, Disney Plus, all your channels and all your shows right there for you. And it's this really like simple stick or anything that you can watch all your shows on if you don't want to like use your iPad or computer or something like that. So that's a really good thing to have as well. And don't forget the remote. Let me put that in here too, /remote. Next thing on the list is a headphone splitter. So if you're traveling with a friend or significant other and you guys only have like one computer that you want to watch a TV show on, you can get a headphone splitter, so you don't have to actually share one headphone with one ear. So you don't want to forget if you have one of these. I do, so I'm not going to forget it. And this is what I edit all my videos and everything on: my iPad, my iPad pencil, and the charger. I do not want to forget those. And also my drone, since I just got a drone, so I'm going to bring that as well. And I hope to get some really good shots with that and show you guys some of the island views. So now we're going on to extras. These are things that are not necessary, but are things that you might want if you usually like to have these things. So you can bring a visor hat. These are mostly for like natural hair girls. If you guys want to wear a hat but don't want to mess up your hair, you can use a visor. Or if you just have a regular hat, use a regular hat. You want to bring your hand sanitizer, reusable straws if you don't want to use plastic straws or anything, but you don't want to put your mouth on the cup, so you can get the reusable straws. You can bring your own water bottle and have a filter in it as well. I can show you the water bottle that I have. Okay, so this is a water bottle. This is really good for travel. It's very compact. I am in love with compact stuff when traveling, because the smaller I can make things, the more stuff I can bring, and then I don't have to worry. I don't have to like worry about overpacking, because everything's small, compact, and it's light. So this is how it works. It's like a suction kind of. So I just take off the top and then let the air, I can open it up, and here's my water bottle. And inside of the water bottle, I actually put like a charcoal filter in it to filter out all the bacteria and whatever that's inside of the water bottle. So yeah, and it's a flat filter. It's still able to close properly whenever I am done using the water bottle. So this is a really good product to have when you're traveling. And it has a hard bottom and a hard top, so it stands perfectly. It's not one of those regular folding water bottles that you can't really have standing up. So this one is really good when you're traveling, and you can have it standing up as well. So this is a really good find. And I will have this linked down below as well. And yeah, this is how I close it. So you just like put it down, and then you hold it tight while you put the lid on, and then it is sealed and nice and tight for you for your next time use. It also has a latch right here, so if you have like a purse or a backpack that you're traveling around with, either if you don't want it to be in your backpack, then you can have it hanging on the side, or if it doesn't fit in like a small purse that you have, then you can have it on the side as well. So that's really cool. That's a really good find. Even if you don't like doing for travel, if you're just on the go regular, just have it in your regular purse and go everywhere with it, and you can just refill and have some water whenever you need it. Like, it's awesome. I love it. Dramamine is another good thing to have. I get seasick a lot. Like, I get severe seasick. I just get seasick just by thinking about being on a boat. That's how bad I am. So I didn't think that this would work, but my past trip to Greece, when we went on a yacht and different ferries and stuff, I tried this and it actually works. And honestly, I didn't think that it would, because of how badly I get seasick. Like, the minute I step on the boat isn't even going yet, and I start to feel really sick. So this stuff is really good. You want to get bug spray selfie stick, so you want to get like a compact selfie stick as well. So I have another selfie stick that I just bought that I'm going to be using with my action camera, and that's a really cool one. I'll show you that in a second. But this is another one that I have. I've had this for a really long time. This is really compact, but it folds out like this. I got this on Wish actually. It folds out like this, and then you put your phone here, and it's like a good size. And then you also have the string to attach onto your phone and the little button right here to press it. So it's not like a super long selfie stick, but it's, I mean, you don't need it because you also have your arm to extend further, you know. So this is a really good thing to have if you can find a nice compact selfie stick. Or you can get another one. This one isn't so small compact, and I would have my action camera on this one, but this one goes out a longer length. I'll have this link down below. I wouldn't have the other one linked below. If I can find it, I would. I will link it down below because I bought that one on Wish, but if I could find it on Amazon, then I'll send it to you guys too. But this one's really cool too because it turns into a mini tripod as well. So you would just have to pull the legs out, and then when it extends, then this middle part goes up so you can have it standing up as well. So this is really cool too. So have your selfie sticks, but also check in certain places that don't allow selfie sticks. So that's why you need a compact one. So if they don't allow it, then you can just put it in your purse or in your pocket or something, and you don't have to worry about carrying around this huge stick that you can't even use. You're gonna wanna get also like a little travel mirror, suitcase bag locks. I personally don't have them, but I kind of want to get them. But these are really good to secure everything, and I think that is it for the things that you need to bring in your suitcase when you're traveling. These I think are the best essentials to actually travel with. So this app is really good for keeping track of the things that you need. So not only do you check everything that you need, so you have right here everything that I have unchecked, and then when I check them, they go down here and they stay. So because they're staying right here, it's easier for me when I'm coming back on my trip. I can go through everything that I have and uncheck everything that I see there, so I make sure that I come back with everything that I left with, if that makes sense. These type of checklists are really good, and not just the one that you check off and it deletes forever. You want a good checklist that checks and then leaves the completed check marks on the bottom so that you can uncheck it later on. And that way you're always organized, you always have everything, and you never forget anything as well. You're welcome. Okay, so that's everything that you would need to bring on your trip. So now I want to go through things that you would need to do before your trip to prepare. So not only getting your suitcase and everything ready, but you would need to, if you have any pets, find a sitter. Find someone who can watch your pets for you, feed them. We have 4 cats. We have a automatic feeder and automatic water bowl. So that's good for them for an entire week or even more. And I also have a self-cleaning litter box for them as well. So the person would only need to come by like every few days. I try to make it as easy as possible for them to come by. So just prepare your stuff for your pets. Make sure that their food is full, their water is full, and their litter boxes are clean. And if you have dogs, you know, like that's an everyday thing. So if you want to cut your cat's claws before you leave, you can do that as well, especially if you have multiple cats that like to fight. That way they don't hurt themselves while you're gone and you're not there to like check on anything. So you can do that. Don't forget to give your sitter your spare key, because the worst thing is to have someone come and watch your cats but they can't even get in, or to watch your pets and they can't even get in. So make sure that they have your spare key. So you want to see them before you leave. Next thing you want to do that's not about pets is downloading audiobooks onto your iPad or computer, so you have something to do on the flight. For the ladies, you want to make sure to do your nails and stuff if you like to do that type of stuff. If you're doing press-on nails, you're going to want to bring like a little thing of glue as well, just to fix anything if you lose a nail or something like that. So yeah, research the country. So make sure that you look up the country wherever you're going to know how to plan out your trips. If you need to do this, if you need to wear that, research what you should and shouldn't wear, because some countries it's actually wrong to wear certain types of things, and you don't want to disrespect anyone because you're going into their home. So you always want to make sure to be respectful and research what you can and can't wear, or what you shouldn't and shouldn't wear. What you should and shouldn't wear, because if you're going to like a really windy place, like we went to Greece and we went to basically like island hopping, and Mykonos, I can say, is extremely windy. So one thing you do not want to wear in Mykonos, you don't want to wear any dresses or any skirts, especially short flowy dresses, because you are going to have the worst time. So make sure you maybe have like some rompers or just wear pants, you know. But dresses and skirts, that's a no-no. But yeah, so you want to check the temperature. Is it usually windy? You know, like what can you wear, what shouldn't you wear, so you can always know to be comfortable at that time. If you have any tattoos, research any tattoo rules. I think I know like in Japan they frown upon tattoos because it like resembles like the Yakuza or whatever. Like that's just an example. So you just want to make sure to know if you need to cover them up or anything like that. Wear long sleeve clothing. So yeah, like just research tattoo rules on that place as well, so you don't offend anybody. Remember, you're going into their home, so, and you're just there to visit. You're not there to take over, so be respectful and just research what you need. Check the weather. You know, this is also you want to know if you need to bring a jacket, if it's going to be warm all the time. Just check the weather to see if you need to bring certain things or if you need to leave certain things behind. You're going to want to notify your bank that you're going out of the country, because the worst thing is that you don't notify your bank and then you use your card and it gets declined and then you're stuck, and then you have to make a million calls to try and get your card working again. So definitely remember to check with the bank. And another thing too is to hold your mail. So just go on UPS or USPS and just have them hold your mail. That way it's not like piling up in your mailbox where the mailman can't even fit anything in. So it'll just let them know, hey, I'm going out of the country, hold my mail there, and you'll pick it up, or they'll drop it off in bulk when you get back. Download any Netflix, Disney Plus, or Hulu shows. You can actually do this. They have this option where you can download shows on Netflix or Disney Plus, and then you can watch it on the plane. You don't actually need internet to watch it because you downloaded it on there, and it stays there for like I think 24 hours or 48 hours. So this is perfect for you for if you just want to watch shows on the plane, and with certain planes that don't come with TVs. So this will be good for you guys. If you guys didn't know about it already, you're welcome. You want to clean your makeup brushes, ladies. You don't want to bring like dirty makeup brushes on your trip with you. Make sure everything's nice and clean and fresh. And always wash your clothes before you travel. I'm not saying well, obviously you have to wash your clothes. I'm not saying to bring any dirty clothes with you. I'm just saying to like wash your laundry before you travel, so that your laundry is not just sitting there for the entire time that you're leaving. And also wash your dishes. What I like to do is wash my clothes a week before I travel. Then I like to pack. That way I don't wear during the week whatever I want to bring. So I like to pack a few days before I leave, and then wash again like after, like the day before you leave or something like that, so you have all your fresh stuff. So when you come back, and make sure clean everything. So when you come back, you come to a clean home and you don't have to worry about coming back from a vacation and have to go straight to like cleaning your house or something like that. So make sure that everything's nice and neat and tidy for the time that you're gone. Yeah, so I think that's it for my list. I mean, it does sound like a really long list, but in all honesty, these are just basic essentials that you should have or that you should know about before traveling and that you should do. This way you don't forget anything. This way you're always prepared, always organized, and you always know where everything is, and that you don't forget anything as well. So just take notes, write all this stuff down, and yeah, like trust me, you're gonna thank me later when you start doing this, because since I started making these lists, I have not been worried about like,
oh my god, I hope I forgot, I hope I remembered this, I hope I didn't forget anything, oh my god, did I check under the bed or whatever.
No, you're gonna have everything once you go through your list and make sure that everything is there. Just keep organized and keep everything together, and you will be fine. So you know what you brought with you, and you know what you can bring back. Okay, like I said, it seems like a long list, but it really isn't. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you guys think that this video is really helpful, please let me know down in the comments. And yeah, Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, put on that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my new uploads. I'm going to be vlogging my trip as well, different things that we're going to be doing. And yeah, we're going to St. Maarten. I'm actually going back home for a little bit. Haven't been back home in so long. So yeah, I hope you guys follow me on this journey. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.